Hello, my people. Today I'm gonna tell you the sighting of a friend of mine, the mother and the father of a friend of mine who saw a UFO. I'm going to put the tape here, so I'm going to translate it, okay? Okay. Okay, guys, so the story starts. 1970s, and I was asking the husband, and he was telling me, ask my wife, she's better. So they were in Luanda in Angola, Moçambique, and they were in a pier, just dating. They were dating still. There's a pier. Between the beaches there was a pier. End of the day, in the horizon they see an object kind of floating. We call it pairar. It's like it's kind of floating in their direction. Okay, so now his wife arrives and she tells me that the craft is oval and a bit obtuse on the top. So it's oval but kind of thin. It was orange. She said it was very big. And she also tells that in Angola, in Africa, when in the equator, the zone of the equator, where is Luanda, when the sun sets, it becomes completely dark. That's how it happens in the equator, guys. So she could see the boats on the sea. And it came in the horizon. The sighting took minutes. It was over the ocean. So it came from the horizon. It stopped far away. It was very big. Bigger than a plane. And I told her, I think it's a mothership. She says that it came. It stopped and it came back where it came from. She said it was very fast. So now she's talking that there was an observation station there to watch the sky. And she was there one day playing outside, and the man came at the door. And he said, "Come here, kids, I want to show you something. I'll show you this, but you're not showing anyone." And he shown her and her friends a big station in the sky where small lights, small orbs would leave and come back. So She told me she saw images of that. But then I said, let's go back to the story. It was oval and obtuse on the top and on the bottom. It came very quickly, and without any trajectory, it stops and then it comes back. Da mesma maneira que foi para a frente, voltou para trás. E demorou então que minutos? Sim, vai uns 4 ou 5 minutos. Ele era metálico, não era? Era okay. Cor de fogo. Fire color. E não mudou de cor. Não piscou. They shut up and were surprised. And they only talked about it after. I asked them if they lost any time. They said no, they don't think so. The next day they went to the papers and didn't see anything. It took about 3-4 minutes, I think, she told me. Let me go back. Da mesma maneira que foi para a frente, voltou para trás. E demorou então que minutos? Vai uns 4 ou 5 minutos. 4 or 5 minutes it took, guys. They didn't even talk about it. Já ouvi falar esses casos. Nós ficamos calados. É para com aquilo, a ver, nós falamos depois. Diga-me uma coisa, vocês não notaram que as horas perderam a... They were very surprised, guys. They're telling the truth. So it's interesting that she associated what she saw to what the man in the observation station shown her. Very interesting, guys. This lady also told me another stories that I didn't put on. I didn't save on video on audio file, but it's very interesting, and I'll tell you what she told me. So basically, she tells me that another time she was walking nearby the house where we were that weekend on the party that I went. She told me that she was walking with her husband, and on top, it was at night, they were walking after dinner, and she looked at the sky and she saw like a stick, like maybe 2 or 3 meters, tumbling in the sky, and she thought that it was gonna fall on the woods on the right side because she stopped watching, but she's not sure. Her husband was right next to her, and he told me, but look, it wasn't a stick, it was a cube tumbling in the sky, a big cube, like 2 or 3 meters size cube. So I found that story very interesting too. She told me another story. This one here, we cannot be sure, because we all have seen how fast the clouds go, but she once told me she came outside in her garden. She looked at the sky and she saw a big cloud moving towards her, maybe 5 or 10 meters, but she told me that it was so fast, and it was only the only cloud she could see, that she straight away went back into the house. So right after we talked, I said to her, I think it's possible that your increased interest in this subject of UFOs may have something to do with maybe you have been abducted. she said, "Oh, I don't think so," but we cannot really assess. I'm not gonna ask her if she wants to be hypnotized to check if she has been or not abducted or visited, if in her subconscious. So, guys, I thought this was very interesting story. Um, I can I can I can vouch for this person. You can see by their voice that they were very they were surprised. They were surprised by it. So, and it was interesting that they saw the UFO and they did not talk about it. Only on the next day, they went to the newspapers and talked a little bit. So during the sighting, they were completely immersed in the sighting. So that was very interesting, I thought. Guys, stay blessed. Love you very much. See you on the next one. Okay? See you on the next one, people. Love you.